All right, Shalom. For the first, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Baal Shem, Yahweh Shai, Baal Shem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, and to all the camps out there teaching the word you will see. I want to say Shalom. My little lesson today is, through the Spirit is priors and convictions. Okay, so what Esau done to get, what he's been convicted of, is based on his accounts. All right, because the Lord punish you for the things that you have done, not for the things that He do. Okay, all right. So the Lord's judgment is just. Why? Because Esau has done a continued act of disobedience and violence and of murder and robbery. Okay, so I want to get into the word prior, which means the word prior means existing or coming before in time, order, or importance. Okay, so prior means to come before. All right, like when you get your credit run, what do? They check on your prior activity, your prior payment history. Okay, you want to get a loan. Okay, all right. If you want to lend some money to somebody, all right, you're looking at the prior prior dealings, man. Okay, if you're looking to date somebody, okay, find a woman, you're looking for what a prior pattern of life has been, you know. All right, and we all know, you know, not we all, but you know, most of us know about Esau's court system, about the priors. Okay, you may have done something in your teens, 14, 15, and when you get 26, 27, when the thing supposed to be sealed, the judge still has to look at those, man. Okay, so the word prior means existing or coming before in time, order, or acceptance. And the word conviction, which means a formal declaration that someone is guilty of a criminal offense. All right, so that's what we do in the form of Yahweh Shem Shai through these scriptures. Okay, hey, we're declaring a formal declaration that someone is guilty. Okay, like the Lord has done, man. The Lord has declared formally, all right, your guilt. Okay, it's all through the scriptures what you've been accused of. All right, and it says made by the verdict of a jury. Hey, we're the judges, man. Okay. Looking at the future judges, Esau, all right, and it's going to say it in the scriptures. It says of a jury or the decision of a judge of a court of law. Who's the judge, man? Yahweh Shai is the judge, all right? We're going to hop into this real quick, prove a couple points, and Lord willing, it's edifying. Genesis 4, we're going to get to the point. Genesis 4, and it says... Genesis 4 and 7 says, "Thou doest well, shall thou not be accepted?" It's talking about Cain, right? "And if thou does not well, sin lieth at the door, and unto thee shall be the desire, and thou shalt rule over him." Okay? And Cain talked with Abel, his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose against Abel his brother and slew him. Okay? So that's the first, you know, that's your first offense, right? And says, and Yahweh said unto Cain, "Where is Abel thy brother?" And he said, "I know not." So there you going to lie to the Lord, right? It says, "After you gave a bogus sacrifice, all right, my brother's keeper." And he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now art thou cursed. So now art thou, right. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. All right, so when thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. Okay, so part of the curses, all right, your first curse was the Lord called you cursed, man, cursed from the earth. All right, he's gonna tell you what the curse from the earth is. If you're talking about a physical, both of them physical, but this is talking about the food, right? Because the earth had got weaker with age under the rulership of these Edomites. In Job 9:24, the earth given to the hands, right? So without tilleth the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee your strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be on the earth. All right, so Esau is also prudent. Esau thou keeper at home. It says, "And Cain said unto the Lord, My punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid." Okay? All right? It says, "And I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth, and shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me." Okay? not only are you a wanderer, okay, you cannot be hidden, man. Okay? It said the wicked will be made manifest. Alright? Hey, Esau, you haven't been hidden from the beginning. Not only walking around on the face of the earth, everywhere, alright, you cannot be hid. Alright? Everybody knows who the Edomites are, man. Because everybody hates you, man. Hey, and you know this, man, because it said, it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall hate me. Okay? Wherever you see Esau at with his goddamn flag, and Elder Yashabama did a good video on that, man. Alright? What's coming? Lying, stealing, killing, and destroying, man, right? It says, everyone that findeth me shall slay me, okay? That's Cain, right? So let's go into this is Genesis. This is Genesis to get to the point. This is and this is of the blessing of Esau. And Esau said unto him, I'm just going to get to the point, verse 39. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and the dew of heaven from above. Okay? Alright? It says, And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing whereas his father blessed him. Right? Because if Cain was cursed, all right, that means Abel was blessed. So right now, Esau is complaining about the blessing. So if Esau is cursed, all right, that means Jacob's blessed. All right? It says, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing, right? Whereas his father had blessed him, and Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand, then I will slay Jacob. And that's and that's what he's been doing, man. All right, from in the scriptures, all right, that prophesied about his dealings. Okay, those things are made known. All right. All right. Okay. Let's the 1 John. The 1 John 3. The 1 John 3 and 8. It says, He that committeth sin is of the devil, for the devil sinneth from the beginning. For this purpose the Son of the Most High was manifested, that he might destroy the works of the devil. Okay? Alright, so I'm just going to keep on getting into it. So it says, Whosoever is born of the Most High doth not commit sin, for his seed remaineth in him, and he cannot sin because he is born of the Most High. In this the children of the Most High are manifested, and the children of the devil. Whosoever doeth not in righteousness is not of the Most High. Okay? So it shows you that Cain didn't do righteously. Alright? By offering an unrighteous sacrifice. Okay? And Esau, with his thought of killing his brother, after Isaac had died, that Jacob had to flee. Okay? Alright? It says, neither he that loveth not his brother. Alright? So Esau keeps talking about we're all brothers and we're all related. Hey, so why are you treating one brother, why are you treating your brother in bad, man? With murder, idolatry, okay? It says, for this is the message that you heard from the beginning, that we should love one another. Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one, and slew his brother, and wherefore slew he him? Because his own works were evil, and his brother is righteous, man. All right, so that's what Esau's problem is. Esau's problem is that he has unrighteous works, that he's cursed, okay? All right, that's his problem, man. All right? Exodus 21. Exodus 21 and Exodus 21. it says 21 and 16. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall be put to death. Okay? All right? And that goes with the transatlantic slave trade, which is that prophecy that the Lord said was going to happen to us, man. Okay? All right? Esau and Edom was the main part in the slaves, man. Him and Ishmael and Ham, man. All right? Okay? All right? And these are just, well, we won't get into it. This is Ezekiel 35. Ezekiel 35 and 5. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and thou hast shed the blood of the children of Israel, right? Not only have you slain Abel, okay? Esau had his heart to kill Jacob, okay? You've always been on the hunt for Israelite blood, man. Okay? It said, because thou had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity by the time of their calamity, the time of their iniquity had an end, man. Okay? Hey, man, you for the affliction, man. All right? You showed no mercy. Okay? You shed the innocent blood. All right? It said, therefore thou live, saith the Lord, Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood. This is another judgment, man. Okay? The judgment of that curse. Okay? Hey, there's going to be more judgments coming, man. It says, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. So thou hast not hated blood, even shall blood pursue thee. Thus I will make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passes out, and him that returneth, man. Hey, that's going to be your judgment, man. All right, you've already been convicted, man. Court's already been held. Okay? All right? You already pleaded your cause. All right? You've been found guilty, man. On all counts, man. All right? Okay? All right, so it goes on more if you read it, though. Job 9:24. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not wherein, who is he, man? Yeah, that's another offense, man. You cover up the faces, man, of the judges. The same judges that's used in the word conviction, man. All right, because it says the formal declaration that someone is guilty of a criminal offense made by the verdict of a jury or the decision of a judge, man. Okay? In the court of law. So if you're cutting off the face of the judges, man, all right, you know who they are. You know you've been in the court already, man. You know you've been convicted, convicted, man. All right? It took less than deliberation. You've been the shortest deliberated case in all American man. All right? This is the judgment written, man. Okay? Ecclesiastes, this is Sirach. Sirach 34 and 21. The bread of the needy is their life. He that defraudeth him thereof is a man of blood, man. Okay? And what did you do? By stealing us, putting us on these plantations. All right? Even now, the Mountain plantation, man. Hey, even if you got a job working for Esau, he's still defrauding you, man. Taxes, child support, life insurance, man. When every man supposed to have their own inheritance, man. Okay? Alright? This is Sirach 34 and 21 or 22. It says, he that taketh away his day with living slayeth him. And he that defrauds the labor of his hire is a bloodshedder, man. Okay? Another strike against you, man. You can't get a job because you did something 20 years ago, man. Alright? Esau held everything against you, but when you hold it against him, that's all goddamn forget about it, man. And you've already been convicted, Esau. Alright? Your crimes are proven true to be upon your head, man. This is Wisdom of Solomon, My phone be tweaking, that's why I be checking it. Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such that have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. Okay? And who is that, man? These are your judges, man. The ones you try to cover up the faces. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of a salvation so beyond all that they look for. And they, repenting and groaning through the anguish of spirit, shall say within themselves, this was the man whom I had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. We fools account his life madness and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of the Most High and his lot among the saints? There have we erred in the way of truth, and the light of righteousness has not shined upon unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us, man. Alright? Because your deeds are evil, man. Alright? That's why you're not getting this judgment of righteousness, man. It has been shown unto you, man. Okay? Alright? We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction, slaying your brother, man. Defrauding and being a bloodshedder. Man, we're going to get into it. We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. Yea, we have gone through deserts where there lay no way. Being that damn vagabond, man. Okay? That curse, man. Alright? Your priors, man. Hey, man. Hey, you've been excluded. Hey, you are the father, man. Alright? Job said, where and who is he, man? It says, we have gone through deserts where there lay no way, but far the way of the Lord we have not known it, man. What hath pride profited us, or what good have riches with all our vaunting brought us, man? The vaunting is boasted, man. Being prideful, man. Alright? This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 6. It says, and ye know what withhold that he might be revealed this time. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he now who letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. Hey, man, you've been made manifest, man. All right, we know the works of Satan, man. Beware of the wiles of the devil, man. Okay? And we know who the wicked are, man. All right? Hey, man. Hey, man. All we're waiting for is the execution date, man. That's all we're waiting for, man. For sentence to pass, man. You're in a time where you've been sentenced, but you still be able to roll free, though. We all know, some of us have been there, we had to turn ourselves in. You already been sentenced, but you're waiting to turn yourself in, man. Guess what? You're not going to turn yourself in. The Lord going to force you to turn yourself in, man. All right? This is, so, and then shall the wicked be revealed, for whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. That same salvation that we read in that wisdom of Solomon, man. Okay? The straightness of our salvation, man. How he numbered amongst the saints, man. Hey, this is what our judgment is, Lord willing, man. It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan. Hey, how we know, hey, you're working for Satan, man? Because your prior acts prove so, man. Your history precedes itself, man. It says, working of Satan with all power and signs of lying wonders, man. Dropping an atomic bomb made you think you the goddamn boss, man. Alright? The Lord said, man, you are a man and not the Most High, man. It says, with all signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, man. That same bad sacrifice you offered, alright? Hey, that's still held against you, man. Alright? It says, and then that perish because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. Alright, and for this cause the Most High shall send them strong illusion, that they shall believe a lie. That goes with you 2/3 too, man. Of our people, man. Alright, your works are after Satan too, man. Your pride, you've been convicted also, man. You niggers been convicted also, man. That's why he said the Lord will consume them with the spirit of the mouth. And man, hey, what's that, man? Start off with the prophets, man. All right. It says verse 12. They all might be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in their righteousness, man. We gotta say that that seed, man. Okay, that unrighteous seed, man. He that hateth his brother, man. This is Jeremiah 49 and 10. So, but I have made Esau bare and have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. He couldn't hide himself back when? Back in Genesis, man. Esau can't be hid, man. The mystery of iniquity has been revealed, man. Alright? It says, he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Why, man? You've been going everywhere plundering and stealing from everybody, man. It says, alright? Okay? Alright? Hey, this is another reason why you're finna get destroyed, man. Everybody's spoiled and you're not, man. Oh, God, I said as a queen and a virgin, man. Alright? This is Isaiah 47. Isaiah 47. Let's see what this say. Isaiah 47 says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt be no more be called tender and delicate. That's your judgment, man. You've already been convicted of that, man. The Lord has spoken, man. Okay? It says, take thy millstones and grind meal, and cover thy locks, and make bare thy leg, uncover thy thighs, and pass over thy rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man, man. In the same nostril, man. The smoke, that devouring fire, man. You think Little Bill, Fat Bill, and them bombs in Hiroshima and Nagasaki or something, man? Alright? Went to the Lord, man. It says, as for our Redeemer of Yahweh of hosts, is his name, the Holy One of Israel. It says, sit thou silent and get thee into the darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, and therefore shalt no more be called Lady of Kingdoms, man. And that's your judgment, man. You already been convicted, man. Okay? Alright? It said, that's it. Alright? Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes 3 and 15, it says, that which has been is now, and that which is to be has already been. The Most High requires that is past, man. Alright? You require your priors, Esau. You want to use Jake reason not to give him a house because of some BS? You want to give Jake housing or food or link because you think of something, man? Because you hold things against us, man? Alright? The Lord requires the things that are passed from you, man. For the righteous blood of Abel, man. Alright? This is Psalms 149 and 7. We'll end it on that. and 7. It says, for the Yahweh take pleasure in his people, he will beautify the meek with salvation. Hey, man, he said the Holy One of Israel, didn't he? Right? It says, so the Lord said, let the saints be full of joy and glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. Hey, who's that talking about, man? And that's what we're singing praises of glory, man. We're breathing praise and glory to the conviction of this goddamn Edomite, man. Okay? It says to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings and with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This is the honor and have all the saints praise ye the Lord, man. Alright? And so I said that, but hold on, now, one more. All right, he said the judgment written, right? Obadiah, it says, verse 10. It says, verse 9. It says, I'm gonna start at 6. However, the things that Esau searched out, however, the hidden things sought up. Hey, that's the things in the past, man. We're digging them out. We're digging out your prize, Edomites. All right. It says, verse 9. Shall not in that day set the Lord even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and the understanding out of the mount of Esau, and the mighty men of Teman? It shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. And Esau, the same one who thought to kill Jacob over the blessing, the same one who killed Abel, all right, over his unrighteous sacrifice, man. Okay? For the violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. All right? In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away the captive, his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou as one of them. That's another thing you're getting judged for, man. The reason why you're going in chains, man. All right? But thou shalt not have looked on the day of thy brother. We're supposed to be brothers, right? Cain and Abel were brothers. Esau and Jacob were brothers, right? In the day that he became a stranger, neither should thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. Neither shalt thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. That's all you've done, man. All right? Okay? All right? I'm going to start at verse 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. That judgment, man. Yeah, that's your judgment, man. For you thou have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Alright, they shall drink and it shall swallow down, and thou shalt be as though had thou not been, man. Alright? So you've been convicted of being eradicated, man. Alright? So with that one say, call Allah, Yahweh Shai, double honor to the apostle and elders of the great millstone. So next time, Shalom.